Their seventh meeting that many times, you start to kind of get a beat on their patterns, what they like to do in tight situations, and it's hard to go away from that when you've been so successful. Okay, you know, I know when I'm nervous, I'd like to go cross court with my forehand, or I'd like to take the forehand line on an approach shot. Those nuances you learn very quickly when you play someone as many times as these two have played.
Collins maybe thought that was going long, and it landed well in. The last moment, that extra spin from Świątek brought this shot down.
You know, there's no professional critique besides, whoops.
Just got to let it go. That's a way to move past it.
Oh, I love that return, and that's such a great return for everyone at home. When you get tee serves, and it's so easy to keep the ball up in front of you, go down the line, go to your opponent's forehand side. I know it's a high part of the net, but that's where your body momentum is going.
And we often think of Collins' backhand as the big weapon, but the forehand is a shot that she looks to attack as well. And that last point, that was 92-mile-per-hour winner. That's some heat. Świątek weathering the storm again with a game point. Another extended game, this time on the Świątek serve. We talked a good bit about what Collins is looking to do. What does Świątek need to do to be the most successful here today?
Well, she needs a lot of these rallies to be on her backhand side. We can see early on that she's making a few unforced errors on her forehand, especially when Danielle changes that backhand cross-court rally and goes down the line. She's not really connecting that well with the cross-court forehand. Maybe give yourself a little bit more air time.
And aces don't hurt either. Longest game for Świątek, but she holds, and it is... This has been a complete shift for Świątek, and she's trying to keep the momentum rolling here at the start of the second.
Danielle's gotten a bit too predictable in her service games, going a lot up the tee, trying to play Iga's forehand as much as possible, having quite a few loose airs out there.
So much for Collins. Starts from the serve, and that one beautifully placed to set up the winner.
15-14.
These are the moments in this match where you can't let Iga get up an early break. You have to do everything in your power to just keep on serve. But again, that's 3 serves in a row that have gone tee. 2 on the ad and, sorry, 2 on the deuce and 1 on the ad. Got to change it up. You can't be predictable with a good returner like Iga. And that's a great change up there. Taking the second serve into Iga's forehand. I know it's a riskier serve, probably something that Danielle is not as comfortable doing, but that little split second of getting a good returner off balance can make a difference between being on the offensive or on the defensive straight after serve.
Game Świątek.
Świątek raising the intensity level, capitalizing, gets the early break to start this second set. In the first set, it was tight, nip and down. How do you pull it, just rein it in a little?
Well, I don't recommend it for everybody, but that was usually when maybe a racket would hit the dust, if I'm being honest. But you have to find a way to slow it down. Right now, she is just going at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and you can't calm your mind down when you are playing this quickly.
It is such a fine balance, isn't it, during a match where you come out, you're ready to play, you're playing great, and then 1 or 2 shots just completely change everything.
Yeah, very much so. And then this is the moment she just started chirping at a fan for clapping at a double fault. And she's trying anything to get herself back and get her motivation back into this match. But right now, even though that was a great winner, it's just running too hot. You got to be able to kind of keep it at a lukewarm temperature, not really blow your cork at this moment. She's got to just kind of, okay, fine. If you want to focus on the fan being annoying, go ahead, focus on that so it takes your mind off of your game.
A couple of points in a row for Collins. That has been hard to come by. Last 20 or so minutes.
Now even Iga is trying to slow down Danielle because she's on a roll. These are all ploys and tactics. Collins continues to spray balls, and Świątek continues to stay solid. She's got the lead in the second. Linda Noskova. So another interesting match. Some contrasting styles with Georgie and Noskova, but this draw is really shaping up nicely. We were impressed with Angie Kerber there as well, getting the upset over Ostapenko. No, a lot of different players making it through. A couple of upsets here.
So good to see Iga Świątek back on court. She's playing Danielle Collins today. It's USA versus Poland. I am not worthy whatsoever on sitting in front of the Polish flag, but I respect it so much. and it's wonderful to be here back in studio today. Danielle Collins, very fiery player, a lot of screaming from her on court today, and even a moment where she chirped at a fan for clapping when she double faulted, and she didn't like that too much. Very calm, cool, and collected Iga Świątek. Saw no issues with her today. A little bit of trouble maybe in the beginning of the first set. She won the first set 6-3, and then opened Indian Wells in her first match with a bagel in her match today against Danielle. 6-3, 6-love is the final with this one. I have not looked to see who Iga Świątek is playing next. Please let me know in the comments. I cannot wait for her next match. Right now it's Friday in the U.S. Tomorrow is Saturday. Hopefully she plays tomorrow. If not, she'll definitely be playing on Sunday. Indian Wells has kind of been up and down for Świątek as far as how well she does, but obviously for us Americans, it's fun to see our beloved Polish queen back in the States. She's returning after being in the Middle East a few weeks ago in the Qatar Open, and then right now she's at Indian Wells again. She continues to do this wonderful event. All the big names are in this tournament, from Sabalenka to Goff to Pegula. Everyone's in this one, so it's going to be exciting to see. It looks like Sabalenka and Świątek have a hard road to trying to win this tournament. Rybakina has looks to be an easier draw, so we'll see what happens there. I will say that Iga Świątek's arch nemesis, Helena Ostapenko, is in this one. It was very close, either a tournament or two, either in Dubai or Qatar, where Iga almost played Ostapenko. It was like one match away, and then she avoided that. She has never beaten Ostapenko before, so please let me know what you think of that. It's just wonderful seeing her on court, and really excited. It's been a long day of work for me today, but definitely wanted to look into this one and see what was going on. Danielle has had a lot of issues the last 2 or 3 years. She just touching base on her a little bit. She had surgery to remove, I think it was a tumor. She's got some arthritis now in her body, and I really think that's been troublesome for her health-wise, and that's why she's struggling in these early rounds. Even though she's playing Iga Świątek, I mean, trying to beat Iga Świątek in a match is a tall order, but she's had some health issues. I will say, if you don't know this, Danielle beat Iga Świątek in the Australian Open recently. I think 2 years ago. Last year, Rybakina beat Świątek, and then this time before that, it was Danielle. So for some reason, Iga never does well in the Australian Open. But I would love to see Iga Świątek in the second week of the Australian Open. And Indian Wells is fun because it gets some coverage here in the U.S. Respectfully saying, the Qatar Open, Dubai, which were the last 2 tournaments in the WTA, they don't get a lot of press here in the U.S., so that's no fun. But Indian Wells gets some action, I guess because it's over here in North America. And for us hardcore tennis fans, for us hardcore Iga Świątek fans, we love seeing this. So it's good to see her. I need to look to see who she's playing next. Please put in the comments. I'm begging you, put in the comments who does Iga play next. And when she gets, fully expect Iga to go far in this tournament and play some big names. I really want to see a Sabalenka and Świątek rematch. That's what I'm waiting for since November. So it's going to be fun to see that. If you want to support me, this is my PayPal URL. I know that's a pain in the butt to go from YouTube to PayPal, but there's an easier way for you. Any amount helps. There's a thanks button on the bottom right of the video player. So if you're on your phone or on your computer, it just says the word thanks right there on the bottom right of the video player. And you click on that and you can send me money that way from anywhere in the world. So thank you so much for some of you who have done that already. Like I said, any amount, small, medium, or large, would be absolutely wonderful. Right now it's Friday. I have a long weekend of work and taking care of my health and all that good stuff. But no way that I'm going to miss these Iga Świątek matches. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and definitely preparing for all the things that are needed to put these videos together. So thank you for watching. And here's my Instagram, so you can see that I'm legit. And I will talk to you soon, especially you guys in Poland. Whenever a video does well right here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube, you start to see the Polish comments below the video player. And that's where I know, like, yes, we did something good. So this is like my probably 200th time I'm going to post a video about Iga Świątek, and many more to come. So thank you for watching. I have to go. And Danielle Collins, bless her heart, she tried her best, but Iga Świątek moving on in Indian Wells. We will see Świątek back on court in either a day or two. Can't wait.